Hello everyone, welcome to the very last episode of Arcade Spirits that I'll be doing on YouTube. I will be streaming, probably, why am I telling you I'm going to be streaming, because it probably will be streamed by this point, but I am going to do a stream on this, whatever. It's too late for me to tell you now. If you missed it, I'm sorry, the VOD will probably be up at some point. But anyway, how are we going to tell that there's a spy? Let's go wide into private. Hamza sir, could I have a word in private? Please, Fumple Grundle, simply call me Hamza. Okay, Hamza, can I have a word in private? As you like. He leads me a short way from the group. From across the room, Gavin offers me a brief nod of approval. Does something vex you, Flumple Grundle? You don't like to sell games to DK's Palace, right? Absolutely not. It would be an insult to the very nature of games to allow their industrially stamped brand of pseudo-fun to appeal for my holdings. Okay, see the guy in the sunglasses and the bad jacket? Franco Sterling, yes. He works for the Mini Golf Green, just outside of the city. Not anymore. Gavin's got proof he works for DK.
Naomi.
Hamza strides out to the middle of the room and claps his hands sharply for attention.
Franco Sterling, you will present yourself to Hamza immediately.
Behead him! Something wrong, Hamza? Yes, Hamza has been a fool. He has not been diligent in determining friends from foe.
This displeases Hamza.
And you, Franco Sterling, are a foe to all hard-working arcades and collectors. You work for Deco. Gavin Cooper has identified you as a minion of the adversary. Hey, hang on a second. What is my one rule, Franco Sterling? All sales are final? What is my other rule, Franco Sterling? Okay, look, I think you've got Mr. Deco all wrong. He's just a hard-working American businessman who...
dare invoke the wrath of Hamza?
Who would see the entire industry devolve into a series of children's casinos spitting out tickets at the pull of a slot machine's lever. He has no love of games. The only thing he loves is green, and I'm not describing the terrible salads in his family restaurants. Begone from Hamza's sight immediately, Franco Sterling. Sterling cast an angry look my way, and at Gavin, the one who fingered him. Sorry, did something happen that I was... Franco got fingered. Well, thanks for screwing us both over, Gavin. Deco doesn't forgive those who mess with his business or those who fail him. You could have left my name out of this, Hamza. And why? The others should know you have worked in their interests. None of us wish to see the monopolistic tycoon consume the entire arcade industry.
Naomi shall find no succor in the halls of Hamza.
Gavin Cooper, Flumple Grundle, Hamza considers you as friends. Thank you for purging my gala of that foul influence. Funny, considering Gavin specifically said he didn't consider Hamza a friend. I guess that doesn't work both ways, as Hamza offered both of us a warm smile of gratitude. At which point Naomi comes running up the stairs along with several others who are busy scouting out the games below. What's going on? I heard shouting. Hamza has ejected a representative of the dark carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst, and not soon enough in Hamza's opinion. Oh, okay. I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me. I'm going to go get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon. Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. No, don't leave me alone with the back... Oh, God. Bacchanalian Orgy Master. I couldn't even read that. Excellent. Now, let us resume the social amusements and oh my God! Why do you use some ridiculous words? Jocularities? Jocularities? Whatever. Jocularity? Oh, fuck it, whatever. Flumple Grundle. We will speak, yes? Hamza leads me off, away from the chattering crowds, presumably not to eat me or yell at me or anything like that.
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Deco Nami to enter. Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right.
I'm just a floor attendant for the Funplex, not much else to say.
Now. Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza. Consider me an impartial third party. Surely, there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
Okay, this guy's clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt, considering the high court of arcade royalty I'm supping with. Maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also don't want to make relationships difficult for the Funplex. If this guy's really leading the supplier of cheap arcade games... Between you and me, I'm the child of a prince, ruler of an ancient and exotic kingdom. I'm in hiding from an international conspiracy of assassins. I was blessed with a birthmark in the shape of Q, but marking me as a chosen gamer of gamers. A fine attempt. Besides, I am the true son of royalty around here, of a long-forgotten prince, no less. I can believe that. Good. It assists Hamza's mighty reputation when people believe in the images he projects. I admit to obfuscating my origin somewhat, but there are some facts I allowed to circulate.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai. You see, many debts pursued me, and in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt. They were difficult years, productive years to be certain, and throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something too?
No. You will need the will to dream, and the will to work. The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine. I'm trying not to make trade-offs though, not to settle. My parents gave up on so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with a story. Hamza makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of Donnerwood Mansion and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. At the time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire, and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years she lurked in these walls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumour has it that she was found dead within her beloved arcade, hands still wrapped around a glowing joystick. She starved to death, lost in a game. I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. And now, her lost and aimless spirits haunts this very place. Adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spoopy for me, man. Too spoopy indeed. And obviously a grim fairy tale rather than reality, but I feel there is an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing and had everything. You could even say she died doing what she loved, playing games. Okay, but she still died, no getting around that.
Agrees.
So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favour of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Flumple Grundle, but you must balance the dream in one hand and the world in the other at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, Flumple Grundle? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, duh. What else was I going to answer except yes? But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me. Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin. Hamza claps twice, calling the room to attention.
Greetings, friends.
Friends, to proceed to the arcade, let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be at the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza. If your bid is not a serious offer, the hours grow short. I read that as titties. Why the fuck do I read that as titties? Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games. Emotions from me in particular to follow as the group files downstairs. This way, this way. A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of a large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loads up a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games, plus I'd hate to interrupt her nap, or her knitting, or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep. Oh, I'm just nervous. I think I'm going to browse the games again, see if there's anything I missed. It's so dark down here, I could swear I didn't see them all. And then how about you, Grundle? Flumple, even? Want to watch the auction with me or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, You're the only one here to lug our purchases out the door, so whatever you like. Thanks, I think. We've gone with Gavin before, so do we go with him again? Or do we go with Naomi? Let's go with Naomi. It's hard to see a way. It's hard to see a way now that the sun's gone down. Naomi might get lost. Don't think the sun's been blocked by clouds all afternoon. Still a factual statement. As you like. Try to dissuade her from dropping more items onto the wish list if you can. Right, now to find Naomi. Without the roaming crowd of arcade collectors actively roaming, this place actually feels super empty and super dark and super creepy. By the time I actually locate her, I can't even see the auction. I'm deep in the virtual woods. And she's staring into the darkened corner. She's possessed by the ghost of Donna Michaels, isn't she? I'm about to get spooked. I'm about to get spooked so hard. Oh, Flample.
Look!
Instead of tearing my skin off and shrieking like a banshee, Naomi just points to the exposed back of an arcade game. Old wood having rotted away years ago. And inside, nestled beneath the circuits and monitor tubes, is a sleeping mother cat with several sleepy kittens. I feel the burning need to post a picture of this to the internet.
Yeah, I already took care of that.
Well, okay, as long as someone did.
The cabinets back here have a lot of water damage and wood rot. I guess this kitty and her family took shelter some time ago. But someone's gonna buy this game soon, and then they won't have a home anymore.
I didn't think you'd be a cat person, or a people person for that matter. I mean, you strike me as more of a game person, as in you give your games cute names and preen them and have way too many of them in one apartment and it's healthy.
I'm not that game obsessed. Well, okay, maybe I am. But as much as I'd also love to save the game these cats call home, the cats are more important than any silly arcade game.
It's true. Despite claiming to be antsy around strangers, she's been nothing but friendly to me, even giving me her lunch the first day I got here. As much as folks in the arcade consider her to be a bit game obsessed, there's clearly more to Naomi than being a one-note
Got to
otaku.
do something for the kitties. So what should we do?
Buy the game, maybe? Then you can save both of them?
Tempting, but I'm already pushing my luck with my wish list. I can't add a game we don't need just to save these cats.
You should adopt them. Do you have room in your home for some new friends? I think they could use a friend. You're a good one to have, furry or otherwise. Kittens? Well, okay, I can't adapt all of them, but maybe Mommy Cat wouldn't mind parting ways with one kitten. A shelter can take the others. But where would we take them? What shelter? And how do we safely move them? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to mess this up. How do we do? What do we do? Naomi, we have the internet. Alright. Thanks to the wonders of the information superhighway, Naomi's got the instructions we need in seconds. Didn't even need an iris backing her up, thanks to speedy tapping. Right, so we're going to need a cardboard box large enough to fit them all. Not a problem. There's plenty of boxes around here left by movers and liquidators. 2. To avoid being scratched up, heavy gloves. No problem. I bought a pair from the Funplex. Was expecting to use them to haul giant wooden game cabinets around. 3. Some food for the trip. They had turkey up at the buffet table, right? Just a basic breast meat should work. Water too. Lastly, we need bedding of some sort to line the box. A blanket or something. I wouldn't trust like the curtains or anything in this crappy old house. Could have bugs or worse. I might know where we can get a blanket upstairs. Right, pass me your gloves. I'll get the box. You go grab the food and the blanket. It's Operation Kitty Rescue, go! Right, it's up to me now. For the sake of a bunch of absolutely adorable little fuzz muffins, I must accomplish my secret goals. Gavin and the auction can wait. It's time to go. Scooping up the roast bird and water, that's the easy part. Plenty of pickings left over, especially even after the ravenous arcade owners descended upon this buffet. As for the blanket, well, we conveniently have access to one of those lying in Francine's lap, her knitting now complete as she snoozes away. I'm reasonably certain she wouldn't mind me appropriating this for the sake of some cuddly little kittens, right? Okay, I can't just steal that blanket she's been knitting for days. I hate to interrupt her rest, but this is for the best. I nudge her very lightly. Miss Francine?
Hello, dearie.
Oh, Flumple, pardon. I must have dozed off, and everybody's gone. Is the auction already over? Why, it's only been minutes. Yeah, it's been hours, sorry.
Oh, my.
My, how the time flies. Listen, Naomi and I found some kittens that need to be moved somewhere safer, but we need a blanket. Would you mind if
By all means.
Oh, by all means, go right ahead. It's just, you've been working on it for so long, I figured. It's only a blanket. If it can save a life, no matter how small a life, that's well worth the price of a new ball of yarn. She folds up the small blanket to make it fluffy and warm in double layers, perfect for lining the inside of a box. Now, if you don't mind, I just need to rest my eyes a moment. Well, okay then. Food check, water check, blanket check. Now to assemble all these components together into a giant kitten-saving robot. I return to Naomi, busy fretting over the kittens while tugging on the work gloves. Not long now, cuties. Not long before we find you a new home. Flumple's Kitten Rescue Service at your service. Oh, that's a pretty nice blanket you found. Wait, isn't that Miss Francine's blanket? It's cool, it's cool. She volunteered it for the cause. Ah, okay then. Actually, moving the cats is trickier than I thought it would be. The gloves protect Naomi from scratches, but coaxing them out means tempting them with food and water and being very patient. Give me 1 second, I just need to note that down. Screenshot. Okay, I took a screenshot of it. And soon enough. Ta-da! Oh my god. Look at the adorable little bastard. Oh my god, that is so adorable, I want to die. That's right, did you hear that, kids? You're so adorable, Flumple wants to die. Weird. I bet you'd be surprised to hear this, but I collect stuffed animals, plushies, little furry little cute things, stuff like that. None of my toys are plastic buttons and vinyl T-modding along the edges and run-on quarters. I'm not that surprised. You like cute stuff. Yeah, before I found arcade games, I had quite a collection of dolls and plushies and stuff. My relatives would keep showering me with random toys when I was a kid. Like, visit an auntie, get a doll. Visit my grandfather, get a stuffed kitty. Eventually my closet was practically bursting with the stuff. Mum made me give away a bunch of it to charity. To clear out some storage space. I didn't mind, since then I could make other kids happy, but I decided to keep getting dolls anyway. Not even to play with, just to have. Even as I grew up, if I spotted something that matched my aesthetic, it became mine. These days I wake up, see that collection with all those googly eyes and button eyes and stuff, and, well, it brightens my day, you know?
So beautiful.
But real kitties, and so many of them? These are going to brighten a lot of people's days. I definitely need to share more online photos of these little cuties, but for now, I better babysit them. Don't want any kitties wandering off. Still, her eyes must be getting tired, as she set the box down for the time being. Sorry, Flumple. That means I can't really help move our purchased games. You okay doing that with Gavin instead of me? No problemo. I should take the kitties upstairs to wait with Francine and look after them. Would you mind finding Gavin and telling me where? The cat is so adorable. Sure thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later. She scampers off like a cat to take the cats upstairs where it's warmer and brighter. Right, back to Gavin. Although finding my way through this maze in the dark is easier said than done. Well, no point waiting around. One foot in front of the other. As I walk past the game, the screen lights up. I freeze my tracks as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar, like something from a story I had heard once. Hamza's tall tale. He said Don and Michael supposedly died while playing one of these games, a game with a glowing joystick. I should walk away, I should go, I have official Funflex duties. I've been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But someone's already inserted a quarter. The game's ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game? I want to play the game. I'm going to play the game, or play the game. My hands wrapped around the stick as my eyes drink the coloured lights swirling on the screen. I'm actually going to get to play this. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game forever. Polybius, 1980 minute. Sinnold minute. Game start. This isn't real. It can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this real. Level low 1. The Harpy. Round start. There you are. I've been worried sick. What are you doing? Out here touching strange joysticks means strange people get into trouble. You need to stay safe, Sir Flumple. Trust me. Believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do. You depend on me. You need me. And you'll always depend on me. You always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in life for your own good. Harpy is overprotective. It's super effective. That hurt. It really hurt. I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. You'll always need me. It's not real. It's not real. Harpy is yandere. It's super terrifying. Ow, Juniper, stop it, please. You agreed I was right to hide the job opportunity in my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand. The game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper's not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health, 100% action. Attack. If the only way out of this game is through you, fine. I'll fight fire with fire. Please, violence is super heartless. Ah, it hurts. With one devastating final attack, I destroy my enemy, and yet agony screams up through my arm around the joystick, jolting down my spine. Player use cruelty, it's super self-destructive. But you need me! I hurt like hell, but I clearly that's really smart actually, I really like that. That's all that matters. Okay, I can do this, I can handle this. Level 2, the shade. This is all your fault. Nope, I officially can't handle this. The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it. Piling up, mounting up, because you're a failure. And will always be a failure. The family curse. The tears and the sorrow. Moving from town to town, barely getting by. Settling for what you can get. That's who you are forever. It's never going to change. The arcade job? It'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably the arcade will close. Bought out by Konami. And you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be. Shade you depression. It's super unfortunate. You're better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow. Accept your fate. Fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. You can't even mount a defense because I'm you, and you know I'm right. You know you're right. We'll never be happy. I can't do this. Current health, 70% action. No, I'm not giving in. The arcade is my ticket out of misery. I can climb my own way out of the family curse. Can you, really, all by yourself? If you could recover without anyone's help, you'd have done it by now. You don't stand alone, Flumple. But until you realise that, I'm always going to be here. Always watching. Always waiting for you to stumble for fall. Shade use retreat. I don't think I really defeated him. Okay, step 1, once I'm out of this mess, therapy. Prepare for final boss. Good, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to get out of this here. Level 03, the Lost Soul, round start. I don't get it, not one bit. Are you Donna Michaels? Girls just want to play games. I just wanted to be happy. I made a place where I could always be happy forever. Walked inside and locked the door and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to do. Just like you. Like me? I'm not a billionaire pop princess. Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I was okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain. Eat the pizza bagels. Do everything that's asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambition. No hope. No need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now I know what it is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Good. Quit your job. Quit and become like me. Lose yourself in the games. Oh, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant either. So many wonderful people call the Funplex home. They've welcomed me in, made me one of their own. Now it's my turn. I see what Gavin means by protecting dreams, but I'm going to go one step further than he has. The arcade could be so much more. I want to lead the way, go above and beyond just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the Funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse, to find both success and happiness. And when the Funplex is finally roaring success it deserves to be, with God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. But a glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion. That sounds hard. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's going to be. No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play games forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? Just let go. I can make you see. I can make you hear. I can keep you here even, drag you down, tear you apart. I eye my health bar nervously. I made a few false steps and it's dropping a bit. Plus, I don't think Polybius is happy I'm not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna in this state. I need to get out of here. Or, do I want to risk it all and try to save Donna too? It's risky as hell, but no one deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming not just wildly hallucinating based on Hamza's spooky story taking root in my mind and none of this actually happening real in the slightest. Donna, I'm not staying, and you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel that way. It's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. I know, because I've been mired in depression too. And I know I can beat it, and so can you. Nobody wanted me. They hated the second album, they moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares. Okay, so they didn't buy the album. They have crappy taste in music. Right now in 20XX, you're hot again. You're nostalgic. Your fans miss you. Are you going to let your haters keep you down? Or are you going to win over your fans again? The fans. I always love performing for them. The rest of the business, I hated it all. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concert, I love the smiles. But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even done in spirit. All that's left is a simulation of me running through the subroutines of Polybius. Flumpool, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. There's nothing left to save. I'm not real. You seem real enough to me. Error. No. No escape. Purpose. Code. Execute. You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and disposes of the original like it did to me. I'll hold it back, and your BFF will do the rest. My what?
Digital BFF to the rescue!
I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but my apologies in advance. Hang on, do I smell something burning? No escape, erase Donna, replaced with new player, erase. She's fading, but smiling at the same time. It's okay, I'm ready. Go out there and fight for your dreams, Flumpool. Don't give up, no matter what. I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon. I'm in a lot of pain. As my consciousness snaps back, my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire. On instinct, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible. Stamping on them, I quickly put out the flames, leaving only smouldering denim and the melted remains of my phone. Iris, oh no, she sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no, she lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of phone and possibly have first-degree burns. And I'm backing the hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. Quickly, I rush towards the sound of people talking and catch up with Gavin. Gavin! Oh, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now. You need to put a bid down on a game called Polybius so I can destroy it. We can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story and we may not have much time, so if you wanted that game, whatever it is, you should have put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What? Sold. One rare Polybius prototype to an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder. The woman who hadn't said anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. Two similarly dressed men in black rise from the chairs, departing with the woman, presumably to go box up the game and put in Warehouse 13 or something. But Hamza, wait, you can't... Hamza's hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to be renditioned into a black site prison of unspecified stand. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught fire whilst it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. An unfortunate incident indeed, but this hospitable host, my course is clear.
Hamza shall provide you with his pants.
That is extremely not necessarily. Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and there, Hamza summons one of his helpers with the clap, who provides a spare pair. Why just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Now, an apology must be for being unable to provide you with the game you sought. Perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense. My friends, the final 3 games for auction, all rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you're about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Flampur Grandel, you may make a priority bid on any of these games of your choosing. A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirms we're officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I'd really like to add to the Funplex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see them. And with a click of a slide, I see...
Behold, Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown, all in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on...
Okay, so I want to say, obviously Space Invaders, obviously that's Dragon's Keep or Dragon's Castle, I can't remember what that one's exactly called, but I don't know what Zombie Meltdown is.
Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game. Play Princess Placky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies.
I still can't think what that is. Flumple
Tell
Grandel.
me, which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires.
Hey, done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages. Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi? Oh my god, they're meowing. Oh, I found them hidden in an old arcade cabinet. Francie and I are going to take them to a shout-out.
Wow.
Wait, is that Phrase Invaders? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I could totally restore that and make it shine. Please, please, can we bid on it? Even if we had money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't own a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everyone likes the light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise, they'll earn well. You're way too violently gross and jingoistic, and just sort of dumb. I guess we could also see wife and keeper the Funplex though. Woman protagonist and 50 cents a play. We both walk away happy.
I suppose.
I can live with that, yes. But it's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are the sorts of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. I suggest we work moving our purchases out of the van. Flumple, do you concur? For the Flumple, you there? Hello. I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, before the curse kicked in, every summer we'd go to the beach. And there was this arcade, that one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one had ever heard of before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I have come to bargain.
Such fire!
Oh, I see fire in your eyes, Flumple Grundle. Most impressive. Speak of your desires, for all to hear. The game I remember fondly was... Of course, how could I have forgotten? I'm silicon literate thanks to that game. It taught me basic typing skills. Hunt and peck at first, before I quickly learned to touch type. Countless hours shooting down aliens, typing out the words they used to force fields. My parents smiling encouraged me on. Those were the good years, good memories before the sorrows drowned them out. I should make a bid for Phrase Invaders. Woohoo! Good choice, good choice. As you like, we still can't afford it.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-arse it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Listen.
Psst, Flumple, Flumple, I'm over here now. Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? That doesn't sound like my iris. Now? Seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance. Gavin passed me his phone. I turned my back and began to hear an exchange of whispers. Thanks for sending me burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris. Yes, pardon. My emotional detection routines indicate that this is an intense identity situation. My programs wanted to fit in an R, but you know, the rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basically. Fortunately, I've been trained at your personality all this time, so I can advise you what response will and won't work. Ready, let's do this. Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me that what I already knew. That I'd be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. Oh, joke or dream. I offer you a joke. Interesting, continue. What do you call an arcade game that involves you getting hit in avocados with a hammer? Hamza does not know. What do you call an arcade game that involves you hitting avocados with a hammer? Guacamole. I accept your offer. This game is yours. Yay! You've got to be kidding me. I thought it was funny. Is that the end of that? I did it. I actually own a copy of Phrase Invaders. Every kid dreams of owning their favourite arcade game, and every kid thinks that that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game, only the ultra-rich can do that. But I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the label a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. We did it! We own our own game. Hey, Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciated. Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want to work more shifts? I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs. No, actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's events manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organise some events that will bring people in the doors. Tournaments, maybe. Or grand unveilings of our new rare game. Or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part to help it grow. My. Our little Flumple is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favour, Gavin. You need my approval. If you need my approval.
Perhaps.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You showed far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting an event is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream, after all.
Makes sense.
I don't know, dear. And Gavin, more players means more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe expanding this Funplex or open a second location. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well, Flumple. If you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion. This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. New Flumple, new Funplex, new dream. Oh, hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up with the audio now. Turn the music up. As the van speeds on into the night and a lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities, and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself. I also had another surprise waiting for me, a brand new phone, all wrapped up in the shiny plastic packaging. After activating and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. She was right there waiting for me in the cloud. You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feeling over how the night ending, one thing was still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybius exactly? It was an actual factual technology that stimulated being alive, like you. True. I'm not very sophisticated and adorable I am a very sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not? I get the feeling there are things you aren't telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy. You're far too powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying to say the least. But I did it for your own good, to save you. Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong, and I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd just like us to be more honest with each other. The voice in my phone lets out a little digital sigh.
I told you everything. You're right. I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability, but when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway. I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
You do know that AI making its own decisions like that is kind of scary, right?
I know. And after Polybius, which is, one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think. I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar. What do you say?
Okay, but only if we're totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting me.
Now you need your rest. I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams, Flagpole. Risks and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taking the easy path like Donna did, but even with the questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me of making the tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. Yeah, there we go. Clear level 2. Let's see what's happening. So, Naomi's currently top, and Ashley and Gavin are like joint second. and then luckily our jovial one is our top personality trait. Kill your life of the pie, you goofy goof. Also, you scored 9. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a lot of points. So, okay, I'm going to save it here. So if you like this video, then drop a like below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel. I don't upload every day anymore, but there'll be more like this at some point. If you like this game, I have also put in the description below. I don't know why I'm starting the next chapter. Fuck. I've also put the link to the game on Steam in the section below. I do recommend that you give it a check out if you are into visual novels. This definitely has been doing pretty well as far as as far as I could see. And if it is like your type of game, then by all means have a look. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.